He actually kidnapped someone. That is a huge deal. What happens if he gets caught? So he panics, and he goes and he meets up with a family friend who is also an attorney, and he's gonna get some legal advice. And this attorney straight up tells him, buddy, you're fucked. If you get caught, anyone involved in kidnapping Nick is probably gonna get life in prison. So Hollywood's just like, say less, I'm gonna take care of this. And so he hits up this other guy, Ryan Hoyt. And Ryan Hoyt, he also owes Hollywood some money, and Hollywood's like, look, if you unalive this Nick kid for me, that'll clear your debt. And Ryan Hoyt's like, alright. And then Hollywood hands him a duffel bag with an automatic pew-pew in it. Meanwhile, Nick is still back with the gang, partying, thinking, they're treating me well. They're probably gonna release me soon. But of course, that's not what they do. Instead, they take him up into the Santa Barbara mountains because they're gonna unalive him. So they get him up there and they bound him with duct tape so he can't resist. And there's a shallow grave there that some of the guys had dug for him. And as Nick stands there, scared out of his mind, suddenly, pow! Ryan Hoyt hits him over the back of the head with a shovel. And while Nick is down, Ryan pulls out his pew-pew, and with one pull of the trigger, 9 shots go off. And then Nick falls into the grave, unalived. And then the guys bury him, and they flee the scene. Here's the thing about this grave, though. It's shallow. Too shallow. And it doesn't really conceal the body very well. Plus, this spot in the mountains they chose is near a popular hiking trail. So within a few days, random pedestrians are just walking by, and they spot Nick's body, and they report it. A few days later, the story of Nick's body being found hits the Santa Barbara newspaper. And from there, the leads just start pouring in. Because a lot of people had seen Nick hanging out at those parties the gang took him to. Not to mention, the girl who he had befriended, who he was crushing on, she hears about